few crabbles short of a hurt, but just hear me out. It all started the other night. Saw a personage leaving the greenhouse, late. Figured it for Emily, but when I asked her about it, she didn't know what I was talking about. Happened again the next night. Gave chase that time, but lost them hereabouts. I turned a corner and they'd up and vanished. I've knocked on doors, peeped a few windows, but then the being of pure information probably wouldn't linger on this plane any longer than necessary. Strangest part is that foodstuffs have also been disappearing from the greenhouse since we took Fairfield. You think it's all connected? I've knocked on doors, but then the well, maybe. I still don't know all the particulars yet, but it's one theory. I certainly won't say no to having a fresh...
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse? The greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine point. I am merely quivering with rage over this insulting interrogation. And that scent you so subtly pointed out is the aroma of noble effort. Foreign to you, I'm sure.
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite...
Please, stay. It would please me to...
Not very copious.
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with a bullet instead. Spare me your insults. They mean less. I would sever my own hands at a generous offer. But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign.
웬만하면 살리고 싶은데 되네. 다른 데 가서 일단 메인을 해가지고 뭐 스펙을 올릴까? 라이선스? 근데
Do I look approachable? Because I'm not. Banter elsewhere.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street. Splendid, because I'm not interested in... I do not believe in signs. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing.
With that hat?
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips? Ambitious, aren't we? Easily the best. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, 100. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure. The Ministry of Accuracy contains... I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some... Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your... an opportunity to attain my goal. Find your way to the Ministry of The prodigal freelancer return...
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance ammunition can be purchased.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're...
Can't you see I'm busy trying to look busy?
Welcome, welcome.
See anything you like? Well, if it is, what I meant to say is that we now have the new, of course. Though, anyway, let's try this again. I've been working this, still finding my stride with all the marketing suavity. Well, advertising isn't, according to the guide and situation. I didn't want to seem discourteous by asking. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can, like they say, how can I improve your day? I'm sure you'll find.
아, 탄약이 달라? 아니, 같은 거 쓰는 거 아니야? 소구경. 컴팩트랑 소구경이 달라? 아이씨. 망할.
Think only what to buy.
아, 다르네. 아이. 잠깐만. 그러면
Welcome, welcome. See it. How can I improve your day? Gladly.
아침이 참 다르면은 저 자물쇠를 먼저 사는 게 낫지. 총알이 같으면은 그냥
The prodigal freelancer return.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems.
Commander, there is
I could.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well, what I meant to say is that. Anyway, let's try this again. I'm still finding my stride with all the according to the guide and situations such as this, but you seem a perspicacious sort. Maybe you can help. So, what I've got here is mostly weapons and armor. Good quality. Looks mighty nice. Any thoughts on how best to pretty up? Wow. Thanks for all your help. Now, is there anything I can do for you? thanks for noticing. All part of the prep. It'd be a mite tricky for, like they say.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Is that not why you've come? The greenhouse is stolen. I...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh. Seems I've stumbled into quite the shin. You've got me there.
The more I listen to...
Not very
If this exchange is not to your liking, I can accommodate you with... Spare me your insult. I would sever a generous offer.
어?
But we prefer to die in the service of the sovereign.
3이잖아. 왜? 왜 안 돼? 안 됐구나. 그럼 적용. 오케이, 일단 하나는 이거만 해놓고.
suppose it was only... Is that not why you've come? Because the greenhouse...
Thought I saw you disappear in here. Oh, not very...
If this exchange is not... Spare me. I would sever a generous offer. Oh, I will admit, dying like a cornered sprat is not the righteous future the Order predicted for me as a child. But what other option is there? Failure is disallowed. Surrender is treason. Very well. With so many invaders yet to slay, I would be remiss to relinquish our lives in such an unworthy duel. We surrender. For now.
That was some slick talking. Can't believe you got them to surrender without firing a shot. I thought for sure we'd have to blast our way out of here. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... I lost a... friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought I'd appreciate that. Never really talked about the direct...
Why do you linger? Do you enjoy watching us so abased?
I'm practically a detective now. I wonder what other mysteries are.
DeVries sure has some cheek putting the Earth Directorate symbol on her wall after everything she's done.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me. Though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something would...
I can't believe this. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? I mean, she wasn't a damn scientician. She said it herself. Oh, yeah? And how many of the... Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted... DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one. We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us. It's embarrassing now. How much I figured my own career could be just that. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers. The Order of this sin is just another believe they can predict the future. But 10 years ago, I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Done some good too. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue. That's different. Everything we've done so far has been for the mission. To save everyone. I plan to. Can't imagine a sweeter dream than putting DeVries in. Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed. I reckon there's got to be someone.
Pulverizing them suffice? Approach with less haste. I am Ethel Tinsley. Chimeric Officer Carr has been in a state where one might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. If you too have spotted the chasm, I'm unused to the way things are done here. The fact is that those two never... One wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. I see. I hope it takes great... Or perhaps he will... Very well. I work directly with Officer Carr. In theory, they'll be trusted to guard our most precious assets, including our leaders. Trust me, they are safer. I would not be here.
Keep them coming. I can do this all day. That's the third drone in as many days. Where are the Void Den?
Protectorate drone attack. Just the one. We got it before. Of course, we could have staunched the flow of drones by now if Officer Carr That was a mess. I do hope he's on the mend now. Erickson's a fine fellow, if a rep. He told you about that? That blasted, well-meaning gasp. You see, I, wasn't exactly authorized to be shoring up other patrols on the perimeter. In fact, thanks. Trouble is, it's only a matter of time. If you're keen on lending a hand, Carr doesn't trust me with that kind of work anymore. Not after my last performance review. So I guess sometimes they send 2 or 3, but I'm our last line. Really wish I could give those drones a go out there and do...
Gonna need a bigger storeroom. Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provisions. As chief replenishment, tell me what you need and I'll do my ample best. No one here but you, me, And several times. Good eye. If things had turned out differently, it might be someone else standing here. While I'd be off piloting one of those You got your wires crossed. And anyway, I don't... Business is all... What do you need this time? Now there's an odd... Wait one rat-gone moment. Did Miss Galloway put you up to this? She asked me for terminal exit. I can't for the life of me deduce a reason as to why a greenhouse manager would be interested in military inventory. What kind of plants are we growing in there? I'm not sure why she didn't just tell me that in the key card to access the terminals as a friendly You'd be back. What do you need this time? I'm sure you'll find something.
Maybe focus on self-bettering yourself.
카드가 없는데? 가무스를 따거나 쟤를 죽여야 되는 건가? 키카드 얻으려면? 중요한 하나인 것 같은데? 딴 거 먼저 하고 와야 되나 그러면?
Might I have a word, Commander? I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this got an old friend here on the island. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. I'm being serious here, Command. I had some... That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this after I've recovered from Horizon Point. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent. Resistance is a mite strong. Wasn't like he was part of some great... Not sure he'd see it. We worked hard, but the Protectorate, often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Wouldn't have expected you to see it that way, given all your talk of trusting no one and looking out. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find it. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent. If the Protectorate suspects someone, and these folks who get refreshed, they come out. I don't know how it affected Zeb, but it's hot, much appreciated. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing. Initializing. How may this unit assist you, Commander? Presenting the Valerie unit is the exclusive property of the Earth Direct. Attempting to ride this unit in order to replicate the experience of flight is strongly discouraged. This unit can support. Do you have any other queries? Vitality augmentation, logistics evaluation, searching error.
You'll have to pardon Val, Commander. She gets confused sometimes. Logic unit can't always keep up. I keep tinkering with her assembly, but mighty kind of you to...
Do you have any other queries, Commander? This unit was... Other highlights include the Triumphat. Redact. This unit commit attempts at the Stanfield maneuver. Do you have any other...
When you need a distraction.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies. entering a confrontational state.
갑자기 천둥 번개. 깜짝이야. 앵경이 놀랐어? 와, 이게 더 데미지가 구리네.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boots, I can fly! Help! Are you breathing? Say something! Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I...
What? No. That
emotion.
No. Now see... Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind? He thought those boots would make him fly, but they really just allow the user to jump repeatedly. Unless, not nearly as we've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new Protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the height, jumped down, and landed. I admit it looks bad, but please don't tell me you're...
That's unnecessarily hurtful.
No. I mean, yes. Well, maybe. Probably. I can't fathom no sensible motive.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the end.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the... There ain't no way off this platform besides jumping. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots...
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to...
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the...
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us...
Exactly! Because he had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant they're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before. But if you activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound...
What?
No, Liza, remember, you're not Protectorate anymore.
Discharged if the disbursement...
So, bit, stranger.
Thank the sovereign...
인간 쪽 같은 개념으로.
Oh, your biotropic brachythecium retabulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
can't get that Andy's Choice jink anyway. Need something, Commander? It was less merger. I don't have all the details, but it sounds... And now her new brand's been... Oh, yeah? What's needling you? I could ask you the same thing. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence. Not much dignity in... Sorry, that was... blunt. I just get tired. But back to your initial question. Do I regret the only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Yeah, I sure came by that wisdom.
내려가는 건 한 방에 못 내려가나? 귀찮은데. 이거 뛸 수 있나? 왠지 떨어질 것 같은 느낌인데? 저장 한번 놓고. 이쪽에서 뭐가 있을까나?
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could... Wonderful. Get us down and I'll happily...
If there's a cause you can't
일단 챙기고. 나 엔지니어 모자라서 있어도 못하는 건가? 생명이 있어야 되는구나.
Oh, thank the law.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact...
So, the platform's still... For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised...
believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of something.
Yeah, let him simmer in the cell for a spell. Less able bodies muscling in on contracts.
I must ask you to... I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please.
Fresh blood in the talent pool around here.
I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you... What? Sovereign's finest potato... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him! This was supposed to be my tell me, did you come across any other advanced protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable? Personal? Well, here's all I can spare in regards to your compensation. Try not to spend... In the unlikely event...
How many other Protectorate loyalists do you suppose are embedded in Fairfield? Let that thought haunt you.
If I have to hear about treasure one more time...
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
Appreciate your help.
Huh. Guns after all.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. And of course, we have you to thank. Not sure
What do you think, Murph? Guess we could
If anyone asks, you're a professional we...
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas on how to dispose of it.
Boy, take this terminal and trash it. If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I'm a technician. I've been getting... The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities. Drones are only... I know it probably seems like we're up to our... As long as I'm on break. If you want to go poking... go. Car's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls.
이건 좀 먼데?
Soldier. Merciful law, is this? I'll wait for the reviews to be promotion denied? No, this has to be a mistake. How can Officer call? And that lowered our burial fees. Well, the next take this for your trouble. While I learn my... That is the... Make sure to collect your... Better now that you've... Real shame.
I must say, I have
I
some
think this was the
many
last-
breath. It's not a totally
2
basic
days,
site
3 at most.
that should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalism.
Locked and loaded. Just get the signal.
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
저 1, 2 숫자는 뭐야? 방어력이겠지? 아무래도?
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Changing combat protocols.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
그냥 꺼져. 그냥.
Day is 75. Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking... A desperate rapt is a dangerous rapt. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. They're always counting me out, and this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. Sick of... Well, the only people who believe that are in the... I'm considered a liability. My graft's all wrong. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon, too. But I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's... Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc... She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. Get the feeling... Anyhow, good luck in there.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Angie's choice.
이게 더 튼튼한 거 아니야?
Don't make me bury another agent! The idea is to kill them before you die.
다른 입구가 있나? 뭔가 숨겨진 게 있을 것 같은 느낌인데? 이게 뭐가 있어야 될까? 맞나? 아,
Confronting threat. Entering a confrontational state.
빨리 총 바꿔야 되겠다. 총 너무 약해 지금. 탄창을 하나 다 쏴주는 건 좀 너무 데미지가 안 나오는데?
Highly classified information would be of interest to Minister Milver Street.
Oh, what's this? State your purpose, outsider, or exit your... Ah, I see you've discovered some of my A full set of Science Adventures Quarterly was stolen from me and sold to various unknown parties across the... Since you've already proven adept at a form of manipulatory ideation disguised as specifically an Earth Directorate periodical featuring beloved fictional characters, Commander Zane. It was a popular fiction periodical from not whether they faced automechanical industrialists. The line represented a growth of the... It's remarkable. The brief window surrounding the volume's release...
I am pleased. Return again when you have another 4 volumes. May safety, amity, and ease be yours.
아, 여기구나.
Hell. I've stood this post so many times, I could do it in my sleep.
I must ask you to hold. You've returned. Now let me fetch. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. My stick.
잠깐만 퀘스트.
Every time I think I'm having a bad day, I just tell myself, wait till tomorrow.
Much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When
Bad Trooper Silong Noma, how has your progress been? Have you excellent? Pleased that someone in my employ can be
again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
You mean grant preferential treatment?
And if I die or leave? How do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa Buddha.
It most assuredly is not good for her. This is unheard of, and I might add,
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper. And you? I got a proposition.
She will most assuredly regret it. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of it. Worry not. The culmination of Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion. Though a handful of protectorate, yet I forget myself. It's been a long time since I've encountered someone able to operate on their own. Do return if you're interested in... Pardon me for being preoccupied. I've some faint the record room is in this. I knew you'd come back once you'd had a little time. Converting Westport's subjects. I've a kit of supplies to aid you. Items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or Westport represent Fairfield citizenry, but the people of Shh, no. The people of West. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is. I say if the situation, perhaps. Some items may serve as honey. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists, and excellent. That I shall mark the locale. Now I'm sure you've asked yourself. Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact. I don't think you. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer. Very well. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my. Then consider yourself be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. While I can't say for certain, Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. Got a proposition. If you help me fix my graft, and in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Acknowledged.
After you.
For the discerning consumer.
아, 이쪽은 다 바이오매스 관련인가?
Welcome, welcome. See it? Auntie's choice, weapons, just practice. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Sprats again. Must be, yeah. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? No sign of them sprats, thank law. Coming back out. Be there in a moment.
뭐가 없나? 이게 다야?
How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? Gladly.
아, 이거는 총이 아니라 그거구나. 부품이구나. 개조 부품. 다 계속 부품이구나 그런 거. 괜찮은 총 어디서 구할 수 있지 그러면? 진행을 해야 되나? 여기는 총은 안 보여.
Hello again. Oh, Inez. You look... Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediate.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through... that is not common. Before I began my new illustrious career, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us.
Where my own first aid training can't reach. Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass.
Would if I could have done more.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good...
I understand your reservation, but I do care. Right. I have a lead, Inez. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a...
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crab.
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch. The
deep in protectorate territory.
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call. Yes, though what now, when you acquire one or both of these parts...
아 이거 어떻게 구하지? 저 죽여야 되나 결국? 이거는 이걸 찍고서 해? 이거 쳐야 되나? 여기 뭔가 구할 방법이 있을 것 같은데.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty.
Ask them defectors if they say these rifts are like disturbances in reality. Well, consider me disturbed.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel.
We're closed. Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything... Why are you asking?
The people she tried to kill.
By the architect. I had no idea. I wish I...
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you...
The anguish she always seemed to battle with. I fear it may have finally overwhelmed... I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not... How did... Victor's an Order archivist. That's when things became... She kept getting angrier with the Order, the more... Among other things. For some reason, but you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved. Would have talked to a Crabble about it. She was so agitated when I first met. After we became friends, she began to change. No. But it had to be. We became friends when she... For some reason, she interceded. We all were. Which was surprising with... She even continued to sign her mess... What do you mean? It was where she worked. One of the Protectorate's communications hubs.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all.
Know a little something about that, too.
I did try to, after the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the...
That sounds like it could be her agent identification code, Command.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me. I know I've no right to ask this of you, but... When you find her... That's all I...
Word is, can't you see him on the clock here? Talk is cheap, but my time is not.
I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must! My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions.
I don't even want to peddle your wares elsewhere.
Yes?
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang problems ran us out of the
Scout report.
Let's not waste each other's time.
These anti soldiers seem twitchy to you? Might want to sneak our way in.
Wonderful idea, Prime Minister.
Might have a problem.
이쪽 지금 오면 안 되나? 일단 빠른 이동을 찾았으니까 이게 더 어려울 것 같은데 왠지. 저 때리는 거잖아.
Take care of him, Commander.
Commander, medic order.
영양가가 없는데? 공구에는 아이템이나 쓰고.
Armed and ready.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Back in business.
어디가?
On your command.
Commander, you're bleeding.
They did me in. Help me out.
Knew you had my back.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Gross. Septic ulcers are barking today.
If you're not a go-getter, then go away.
Grips like this have been popping up all over the place since Horizon Boy. They're harmless. So long as you keep your distance.
저장해놓고 한번 죽나? 야, 죽는구나. 궁금했어. 어떻게 되나? 어디서 와야 되는 거야? 이쪽으로 와야 되는 거네?
Schultz went where? Sakes alive. Schultz! Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Did I not make clear?
I'm afraid there's more. Bad news, Commander.
Would that he'd done her more good. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving... That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. None from Arcadia. Sounds serious. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to... No Anti's forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and Foremost, I'd advise seeking a stealthier means of crossing the bridge. Our initial reconnaissance of the bridge indicated a breach in the western wall that... Schematics we managed to acquire also list an access tunnel on the eastern wall. Though I've cogitated on the matter at some length, I lack answers. Only those breathing the rarefied air of the upper rungs could say for sure. Mystifying as the decision is, by steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any I'd thank you to affix some Scrabble. Schultz obviously knew the... Before you depart, a final... Stay out of the minefield if you value your limbs.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
얘가 지뢰밭이란 소리구나. 아, 구급상자 소모템이네. 세기라.
Son of a bitch, don't get any closer to it. You void-brained idiot. Put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Quit your worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
What am I gonna tell the commander?
Damn. He's just gone.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
뭐야 그게?
The insides are leaking outside, Commander.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Not a totally baseless idea. That should totally be annihilated, just like all capitalist propaganda. Praise the matriarch!
아, 이거 마을이구나. 가스 같은데. 아이씨, 어떻게 해야 되지?
reckon that was a handful of hours ago. You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump in a rift, do you? Even he couldn't be that...
I see you haven't gone and blown yourself up yet. I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no Scrabbles was originally a gift from my dog. He's also here. For your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch. While we appreciate you returning Scrabbles... Milver Street's always rambling. For the sake of discussion, let's say that I agree to this enterprise. Such non-compliance is unlikely to go over well with my direct report. Mind yourself. Even Carr answers to all. That decides it. Forthwith, troopers, to me. We need to... This is what we've been waiting for, troopers. What all those days and nights of trial readied us for. We're delivering death, free of charge. Forward to victory, profits, and the furtherance of Auntie's glorious enterprise. As Scrabbles is my witness, we will achieve victory!
With you, Commander!
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them.
Falling into a hole! Fight like law, troopers!
For Schultz!
Get the water in. I'll take care of him, Commander.
For better cover.
Ready to waste.
Medical pack, out!
I wonder how much your head is worth!
They're dead. At least nobody else is going to be sooner.
강입을 할 수도 있구나. 왜? 배고파? 저녁 먹구나. 알았어, 좀 잠깐만. 알았어요. 아, 무기고 카드 쓰면 이거 쓸 필요 없었나? 여기였나? 데미지가 근데 약하네. 소음기가 달린 대신 그건 어쩔 수 없긴 한데. 와, 딱 봐도 무거워 보인다 이거.
The bridge is ours, and with narrative. Thanks for your contributions to this great. I want to see that perimeter secured double quick.
identify
Look alive, Commander.
순간이동을 한 거야? 뭐야? 씨발, 갑자기 이상했어. 우리 연애가가 없는데?
Looks like a fight.
Guns cocked and loaded. Get the system.
Medkit coming your way. Hey, get me go-getting again. Back in business. Raptidons. They gnawed right through the wall here. I can't be far.
가죽 노가다 하러 온 데인가?
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectors folks resent us liberating them.
These rifts got me all perturbed.
I see a huge opportunity from... You're back. Great. Build repeat customer. All right.
I must ask you to hold still.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side suite with an Elysium view and head office capital.
Welcome, welcome. How can I improve your day the Auntie's way? I'm sure you'll find something that'll fit. Welcome, welcome. See anything you like?
뭐야, 엔지니어링을 5나 찍고 와야 되는데 이렇게 영양가가 없다고? 너무한데?
I'm practically a detective now. Mysteries around here need solved.
아 그래 알았다. 오늘 여기까지 하자. 아 알았어. 자 내일 봅시다.